Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Life is Strange. In the last episode, Max and Chloe took a little midnight dip in the Blackwell pool. Unfortunately, they were interrupted by security guards. Not David, he is on temporary leave. However, Blackwell obviously has more than one security guard. Now, luckily, Max actually managed to sneak her way out of there. We did not need to use our rewind abilities to get out of it, which I'm pretty impressed with. I am very bad at stealth sections. Now then, the pair of them have returned to Chloe's house. I'm assuming this is the next morning. Of course, the first thing Max does when she wakes up is take a selfie.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb! Photo hog.
It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school and town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
I know that it is freezing, but I think we have to walk. Keep waving at the taxis, they keep turning their lights off.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
You do, but you just left your clothes in like a heap. After covering them in chlorine, that's not gonna be... Oh, God. Yeah, okay, we read this. Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn. In other words, you can't back out now. Smiley face. Aww. I wish I could get a good read on how Max feels about Warren, because like I said, she's running very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. One minute he's like, oh, he's like my nerdy brother, and then she's like, oh, he's actually pretty cute when he's getting his geek on, and I'm like, you have to pick one, because you can't find your brother cute. Well, you can find your brother cute, but not like sexy cute. That's a no-go. That ain't right. I really don't know how Max feels about Warren, and I think Warren is nice. I think he's sweet. He can come on a little strong at times, but like I don't get incel nice guy vibes from Warren. I think he's just an over-enthusiastic teen. I think if Max gave him like a no, I'm not interested in you, then I think he'd be like, okay, cool, do you want to go to the drive-in as a friend then? And it would just be like a friend day. It wouldn't be like, oh, when the movie comes on, I'll put my arm around her, then she can't say no. Like, it wouldn't be like that. I think he'd be like, okay, that's cool that you don't want to date me. I still want to go see Planet of the Apes. Do you still want to come along? Like, it's all good. Like, I think he'd be really chill about it. Max, I need you to make up your mind for me, mainly. Okay, I do not remember. Yeah, I remember that. And I remember reading this. I haven't read this one though. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorium. Thanks, Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the darkroom over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M, which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files. For a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually took $5,000 in cash marked handicapped fund. 'Cause that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would clear Chloe's debt to Frank. I'll find a way to make it up to the fund. After all, saving a life is priority, as is my habit with Chloe. No matter what, our fates seem bound together, for better or worse. Usually worse. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided that we needed more than anything... I misread that. Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a good... Why am I having tongue fumbles? Why? We just got started. We're only like 5 minutes in. My goodness. Okay. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I'ma have a drink. That's what I'm gonna do. Clearly I'm dehydrated. Today, I actually am drinking something rather unusual. I have a vanilla milkshake with me today. Creamy. Creamy goodness. Okie doke. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me. Even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in a pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of the past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh, how quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork. It was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But, like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. And yes, there we go. Good stuff. Now then, let's have a look. See, we're gonna draw.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
I do like Chloe's sense of style.
I could have hid in the closet and then David wouldn't be on my case.
Yeah, and then Chloe would have gotten the shit slapped out of her. Or you would have had to come out of the closet and then David would have known you were trying to hide. So I personally think that was the best of a crappy bunch, I feel.
Yes, I might go to hell for this, but if it saves Chloe, we'll pay it back. Somehow.
I still feel like absolute shit for that.
Wow. I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
Oh, and she kept it. That's so sweet.
Put some clothes on first, hillbilly.
Okay, fair dues, fair dues. I mean, God, if David were waiting outside, that'd be awful. Oh, excuse me?
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
Yeah. Okay, and then, Burger, please come back. And then, don't be a dummy, cover your willy. There, good job, Chloe. Good job, Chloe. Always have some condoms. Just in case.
Wow, sir. That was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff.
Yeah, it clearly meant a lot to her, dude. It clearly meant... Here's what kind of bums me out. It clearly meant a lot more to Chloe than it did to Max. And that, again, Max is the one who keeps, like, oh, I was her best friend and I didn't do any of this. I think Max was a pretty shitty best friend. If she's like, oh my god, I can't believe Chloe kept all this stuff, then that to me indicates that Max didn't. Max chucked it away without a second thought. God damn, Max.
I love this song.
Same, it's pretty good. And I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it. God damn, to be fair, I haven't had as much trouble with the soundtrack for Life is Strange as I was worried I was gonna have, but I'm still rather cautious.
Can I check out the news on this old laptop?
Do it.
At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
K-Bay 7 police log. Incident. Police and fire departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on the Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Police have not stated if they have any suspects yet. Incident. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at Up All Night Donuts off Peckinpah Road at approximately 8:52 p.m. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and methamphetamines. He is being held without bail pending further investigation. Sir! Sir, what are you... I just... You have some... Not methamphetamines, excuse me, methamphetamines. Or methamphetamines? He's taken some drugs, he's had a load of energy drinks, he decides, I need to go to a donut shop. What should I wear? Nothing, except for my ceremonial longsword. Like, sir, what are you... Okay.
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Ooh, Blackwell student in stable condition. Blackwell Academy to Chloe Price. So I'm guessing Chloe, even though she got kicked out, she must still be receiving, updates from the school. Like, she's probably on, an email list of past alumni or something like that. Following a public suicide threat at Blackwell Academy, Kate Marsh is reportedly in a stable condition under supervision at Arcadia Bay Med Center. No more information is available at this time. So it's good to know that she's okay. Also, now we know which medical center she's at. So yeah, that's good. Because I do believe Max visits her. At least I have in my head that she does, but I can't that, like, it could be a false memory, I'm not gonna lie. That could be wishful thinking of, like, oh, I hope Kate is in the game again and that she's not out permanently.
Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
Dr. J. Carswell, Mystic Weather, Supernatural Sights. Again, I don't think anyone is going to find any answers in books.
I'm lucky David didn't bust me for acting like it was my pot.
You really are.
Time to put on your daily armor, Max.
In a minute. If you'd like to go there.
Nice. Chloe put my pic on her phone. I must have proved I was worthy again.
Again, this just reinforces so much of Max's shitty behavior. Chloe is viewing Max as her best friend again. Max is like, oh yeah, take that, Rachel Amber. You're no longer her phone screen. Yeah, I'm like, oh Max. Oh Max.
Jesus. Now I am glad Chloe took that money. This guy is serious and scary.
Chloe, money, now. I have your money, asshole. When? I'll text you before the end of the week. Or else. Do not fuck with me, whore. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Frank might think twice about messing with Chloe now, but if David finds out, shitstorm. Chloe seems more relaxed now that she has that money from the handicapped fund.
Yeah, it just gets worse. It doesn't get any better.
I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Yeah, I think Max is very obviously someone who lives in the past.
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
Did you have a boyfriend? Boys are trouble. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Max really knows much of Chloe's dating history, so I think she'd be interested.
So, you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy phase. Among other things.
I can't see you with any of the guys around here.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
You crushed on Rachel? Was Rachel that popular? She very obviously did. Like, you'd have to be blind. Chloe has major bisexual energy.
Sounds like you totally crushed on Rachel.
You would have too. Smart, sexy, and sassy. Like me, right?
Well, duh. Maybe Rachel would have fought over both of us.
You wish. Then again, maybe. You're a photographer and she wanted to be a model.
The implications there. Like, you know, Chloe saying like, oh, you wish, but then it's oh, actually you were a photographer and she wanted to be a model, so maybe she would have been interested in you. Not for your personality, not for your beauty or like your brain or anything like that, but no, because you were a photographer. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't think Rachel Amber was a good person. I think she used people. She used Chloe. She would have used Max if Max had ever met her. And I think Chloe both acknowledges that and doesn't. Rachel was her angel. She wants to think the best of her. I think Chloe was in love with Rachel. I really think Chloe was in love with Rachel Amber, and Rachel used that to her advantage. I think on some level Chloe maybe acknowledges that, like, oh yeah, she did use people. Like, she damn near admitted it just then that, like, oh, she would have used you because she wanted to be a model and you're a good photographer. But she also doesn't want to admit that, like, oh, she used me. Because I think Chloe wants to believe that, like, oh, I was different. Rachel actually loved me. Rachel was genuinely interested in me. It wasn't because I was a very obvious what are they called? I'm thinking runaway threat. That's not the word, but like, out of all of the students in Blackwell Academy, I think Chloe is the most likely to run away. She's got her own van. She has a stepdad that she hates. She argues with her mom. She has no real ties in Arcadia Bay, and Rachel wanted to get out of Arcadia Bay, so she hooked up with Chloe because, like, if you run away, you'll take me with you. And then once we're someplace else, I can just ditch you because I won't need you anymore. But Chloe doesn't want to see that. Chloe wants to think the best of the girl she was crushing on.
Ugh. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Fashion hole. I like that. I'm gonna start calling closets fashion holes now.
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Oh no! What am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Oh. I think... Is it just me, or was it a little bit creepy? When Chloe was like, oh, put on Rachel's clothes, put on Rachel's clothes. Like, she's missing. Why are you so insistent that I start dressing like her? It kind of feels like maybe Chloe is trying to replace Rachel with Max a little bit. Oh, gosh. We just had the conversation about talking about how she was clearly crushing on Rachel Amber. Then we have her insisting that we put on her clothes. Here's the thing. On one hand, I want to pick kiss Chloe, not Kliss Chloe. That's Callista. Words, English. Speak them. On one hand, I do want to kiss her because I do think that Max crushes on Chloe a little bit. She's so rebellious and free, and Max is so contained, I guess. And I think Max's feelings for Chloe are like, oh, we were best friends for so long, and like now we've grown up, and you're this amazing free spirit, and I kind of admire you, and you know, I like you more than as a friend, as, you know, maybe something a little bit extra than that. But at the same time, it is so obvious that Chloe was in love with Rachel Amber. It is so obvious that she was in love with Rachel, and she still hasn't gotten over Rachel's disappearance. She is still... I don't know if grieving is the right term, because Chloe believes that Rachel is alive, but like she's still pining for her. Like this, Chloe asking Max to kiss her, it feels like a rebound to me. This doesn't feel healthy for Chloe. Max wants to make Chloe happy, and Chloe seems to want her to kiss her. But I think Max is also very capable of saying, okay, Chloe is clearly in a delicate position. As much as I might want to kiss her, this does feel like taking advantage. I think Max is willing to do a load of shitty stuff to make Chloe happy, I don't think she's willing to do shitty stuff to Chloe, even if it's what Chloe thinks she wants. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm gonna go with don't. I really want to kiss Chloe because I am quite into Pricefield. I am quite into that shit, but I can't see this version of Max doing it. It feels like she's rebounding and it'll just end with one or both of them getting hurt.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Just admit that you already macked on me, then used your rewind. Now I can text Warren that you're saving yourself all for him.
I am so going to best unfriend you for that. I love that Chloe is so fearless.
At least she didn't react badly. I will say that at least she didn't react super badly, like, oh, why would you not do that? She, like, seemed to play it off as a joke. I will admit, I do think Chloe was hurt by that, but not very much, because here's the thing, at the end of the day, I don't know how sincere Chloe's feelings for Max are. I do like the Pricefield ship, and I think that if they were together for many years, then I think Chloe would come to genuinely love Max. However, right now, I feel like Chloe is rebounding. She misses Rachel. She was clearly very desperately in love with Rachel, and she's kind of using Max as a stand-in for that at this minute in time.
I think Rachel's style is a little more subtle. Like me.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to, wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
I do love that. Just ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra, and Chloe's face just like, no, you made it weird. Your clothes are still there. Max, put those clothes in a hamper, please. Don't leave them out.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Kate. Okay, yeah, we read that. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Love and blessings, your friend Kate. Hey Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can. Promise. And you better keep that promise, Max. You better. I want to see Kate again. She's my favorite. She is my favorite. Again, I know I keep saying this. I'm so glad she survived. Hello? You're right.
No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room. Check out Mad Max. Ready to fucking thrash. I'm so hardcore.
Nice. I'm pretty sure that's the blue jay in the bathroom. However, okay. Excuse me. I can't shoo you or anything or take a photo, so I feel like here's the thing, that looks like a tire or something to me, so I feel like we have to get it outside.
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback. feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
Oh, toothbrush.
Chloe never used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush.
Oh god, that... Ugh. I'm gonna do it, but like that... Oh god, no, that grosses me the fuck out.
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
Oh god, that ain't right. That ain't right. Max, no. Max.
You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time.
It is pretty rad. Take that from someone with multicolored hair. It's pretty rad. Can I... Here's what I'm thinking. Can I open this window? No, no, no. Look at it.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
I feel like we have to do something with this bird. Yeah, we can just look at it. You know what? I am actually out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna leave off right here. In the next one, we try and figure out how we get this bird to where it's supposed to go. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.